Hello guys, and today we're going to be playing GD Randomizer. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn the settings on. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is part 6 of the series. Think that port should be good. Alright, let's go. Alright. I think that's deadlocked. Yes, that is deadlocked. Hold on. Turn our music off. Not off, it's just more quiet. That'll be much better. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. Alright, anyways, jumper. Got the coin. That would have died there if it wasn't for the good hitboxes. And geometry dash. I press too early. Alright, start a finger dash. Alright, we're at finger dash again. Now we're at dash. Alright.
3, 2, 1. Geometry dash.
Almost died. May I ask how I died there? Alright, last part of dash. Alright, that's the wave part. Of course, it changes on this part. The last one always is the same though. No. I always hate that part. Alright, this is blast processing. Hexagon force. How did I not die? How did I not die? That's insane. Alright, theory of everything. Dang it. Alright, got the coin. Let's go. This is back on track at the ending. Yeah, I think this is the ending. Yeah, that's definitely the ending. Alright, this is like jumper. This is jumper again. Nice, got the coin. Now I just gotta navigate through this. Because obviously it's random. Ooh, almost died. Almost died again. Alright, that's tryouts. Almost died again. Geometrical Dominator, UFO port. Blast processing. Dang it, I tried to spam click too much. Almost died. Stereo Madness. Easy coin. Cycles. Second last part. No! Almost died. That fell for it again. Dang it. Alright, time machine. Before the ending. What? Isn't that supposed to be a ship? That was a cube. So, yeah, it was this part, and I was I stayed as a cube. What happened there? Dang it. I always hate that part. Alright. End of jumper. I died, dang it. No. Alright, this is Geometric Dominator. I died at, like, shoot, I forgot. Anyways, this can't let go. Alright. First ship port of Poltergeist. Actually, I forgot that's random, so it could be at the middle? I was going to say bottom, but I never knew it could go in the middle. Which is probably why I died. It just, like, that didn't go up. Alright, let's get the coin. Alright, jumper. We're not getting the coin. Oh, that could have been way easier. That's going to be way easier. Right. I should have seen that before. Easy. Our jumper. Cycles. Nice. Got the coin. What the funk? I died. Alright, end of jumper. Didn't die this time. Hexagon force near the end. Luckily, never mind. Alright, blast processing. Alright, dry out. Start of dry out, obviously. Alright. I just got Electroman Adventures. This is a time machine. This is jumper. Like near the end of jumper. Yes, I know I did like say it's the end of jumper, but it's not. I just realized that's why. Oh my god. That is very hard. Alright, end of Hexagon Force. Did I jump too early? Or is that it? Yeah, okay. I just died. Nice, I got through that. Alright. Alright, starter jumper. Alright, this is finger dash. Starter dryouts. Oh, God. I just died at that finger dash. The port before that was dash. Alright, end of blast processing. Alright, don't, no, jump, yep, no, yeah, okay. It's always random for this. Oh, no. No. Nice, look, I went down. This is start of Can't Let Go. Alright, near the end of Time Machine. Dashboard again. I died. Let's get the coin. Alright, end of dryouts. Actually, no, this is not the end of dryouts. Knew it. Our UFO port of Geometry Dominator. I died. No. Alright, end of finger dash. Sorry. I almost died. Look at the way trail. Sorry, I'm not getting the coin, obviously. It's not because it's too hard, it's just I don't have a good fast reaction time. Alright, electrodynamics. Ship port. Alright, cycles. Last ball port. Start of the last ball port, actually. Oh, stereo mass. Let's get the third one. This is way easier than usual. No! Jump too early. Alright. First ball port of X step. Last ship port. Like the ending of X step. First upside down port of dry out. Oh! I didn't realize you could do that. I think I might have done that though. Alright. Oh, I forgot to get the coin. This is Can't Let Go. Before the ending. Alright, Electro Man Adventures. Alright, start or dry out. Alright, end of Stereo Madness again. This is way easier. No kidding. Alright. This is Dash. No! No! I almost died there. Actually, no, I died there. I almost got through there. Yeah, why did I jump there? Dash Spider Meme. Electro Man Ventures. UFO Port. Why'd I jump there? Anyways. That was Blast Processing. Or Hexagon Force. No! I died at Club Step. Alright, Cycles. Impossible coin. Got that. It's not really impossible. No kidding. Alright, Can't Let Go. Didn't die? Dang it. Alright, Jumper. Before the ship port. Electrodynamics. First ball port, I think. First, maybe? I have no idea. Anyways, this is Clutterfunk. Ooh, I might have got through that. Alright, that was Clutterfunk. I died. Dang it. Alright, start a finger dash. Alright, end of Time Machine. Luckily I know how to do that port. Let's go do this one. Stereo Madness. first coin. Yep, I got that. Alright, got through that. Electro Man Adventures. I'm not getting coin. I don't know how I'm supposed to go through the gap. Dang it, I pressed the orb. Alright. I need to look at the arrows, basically, which is, like, really hard to do when it's, like, that fast. I pressed too early. Ooh, I pressed early, which is good. Because otherwise I would have died. Yeah, I died. Alright. I was supposed to jump. Alright, I accidentally quit here, so... Dang it. I have to restart then. Let's see, yeah, settings are not fixed up. There we go. Sorry guys, I had to pause because someone was talking out there, so alright. That was starter club stuff. The geometrical dominator. I got the coin. Coin's very easy. Alright, theory of everything. Let's get the coin. Alright, start of X step. Alright, jumper. The ship port of jumper. Okay, it's not. Okay. Theory of everything. Nothing changed. Almost didn't jump. Alright, blast processing. Alright, Stereo Madness, first ship port. Ooh. Tight port. Nice, touch that. Dang it, it touched a hitbox. Oh, dang it. Alright, dry out. Alright. Thought it was going to be that one. Oh. I don't know why I wanted to go up there. I'm not going to be able to get through that if I try to get the coin. What? Again? I always hate it when that happens in deadlocks. Alright, this is start of theory everything. Alright, finger dash. Nice. That was just the port in which I quit. Alright, end of can't let go. You can't do anything with the transition. It's just like impossible. Oh! I always jumped too early for some reason. Alright, second robot port of dash. Alright, orb. Dash port of orb. Oh my god, I almost died. Alright, can't let go. Upside down port. I always hate the purple pad. Like, I mean, can't you just, like, do a red pad? Alright, we just went through this. I jumped too early. Our geometrical dominator, wave ports. Oh, blast processing, first wave port. Alright, can't let go. Obviously it changed. First time I've ever seen it change actually on that. Alright, the start of dryouts. Alright, first wall port of electrodynamics, stereo madness. Alright, come on, this section is pretty long, so I'm guessing that the last one will change. Dang it, no it didn't. Guess I couldn't predict it. Alright. That changed, obviously. Anyways. I almost died, but then I died. And then I died again. And then I died again. My killing streak just keeps getting higher for some reason. On the first attempts. Like the first level. Alright. Got the coin. Oh my god. Luckily I could see a triple spike. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do that. Nice. No! I died there. Alright, mini UFO port of Hexagon Force. Alright. Ooh, almost died. Alright, I died at club step, never mind. Alright, ship port of dryouts. So I'm guessing it's at the bottom. Yep, got the coin. That was pretty risky, no kidding. Alright, blast processing, got through that. Hexagon Force. First ship port. Next step. Never mind, I died. Alright, this is going to be my last attempt. I need to go soon. Oh my, dang. You know what? This is the last attempt. It's just insane. Can't go off on like a less than 10% attempt on the last one. It's just not good. You know what? Let's do one more. Alright, cycles. First coin, got that. Impossible coin, got that. Nice. 2 times out of 3, I got the impossible coin. Okay. Okay, I really need to go now. Alright, so now I have to go, so I'm gonna see you later.